That's on Vedanta, but let's try and move on now and get you some more details on the PSU banking space. This is an exclusive. We learned from sources that Bank of Maharashtra and Central Bank are looking at raising funds through the QIP route. Sapna joins in with more details on that. Sapna, over to you.
Yes, that's absolutely right. What we're given to understand is that probably Bank of Maharashtra would be looking at a QIP size of around 5,000 odd crores, and Central Bank may be looking at a size of around 2,000 odd crores in terms of a QIP issuance. Having said that, what does it really entail apart from the growth capital that may or may not be required by these PSB entities? It will also help them to dilute the government equity, try and meet the 25% public float norm that is there in terms of statutory requirement of SEBI. Having said that, the banks, however, will have to do their QIPs in tranches. It's not that in one go this entire capital is going to be raised. So, for instance, if around 5,000 crores is what Bank of Maharashtra is able to achieve in the current financial year and maybe spilling over to the next financial year, then this will help them dilute government equity by around 10 to 11%. Of course, these are back of the envelope estimates. Similarly, we also given to understand that UCO Bank had announced some plans in their AGM, but given to understand for the current financial year, they will be looking at a 2,000 crore odd QIP, obviously to be done in tranches. So all of this is going to help banks bring down government equity in a very calibrated manner. I think government is also favoring that the fundraising should be in a calibrated manner, and growth capital plus the equity dilution can also happen. So maybe over the next year or two odd years, these 5 PSBs that everybody has been talking about, they should be able to meet this 25% public float norm. We are also given to understand that separately government may be already seeking a 2-year extension also in terms of the exemption given to these banks.
All right, Sapna, important story at that for PSU banks. Thanks so much for all the details. Also, why